It's just remember when Patreon was the place to be a whore, and then it was like the Patreon was just like, you know what? There's another thing you can do instead of us. All right, let me get that. Let me get that countdown. Oh, what's up, everybody? Good morning. We are back to another episode of. I am so tired right now. Another episode of the Rabid Baboon, episode 4. This is fun. This is like a fun time right now because what is it? 10 in the morning, 10:23. I went to sleep at around 4. And like it's not even like I had a good sleep either. Also, we got a mask. We should probably address that because it's like right here. We got a baboon mask. And before anyone fucking says anything, I understand it's a mandrill. Don't blame me. I typed baboon mask into the search bar. This motherfucker came up. I purchased it, and now it's here. And the moment I received the mask and like posted that I had it, I was immediately corrected. Like, that's not a baboon. That is a mandrill. I'm like, I just needed a prop, man. Like, I'm not a fucking expert on primates. I don't even, I got the thing that looks like Rafiki, and I thought he was a baboon. Apparently he's not. But I did Google the difference between baboons and mandrills. And fuck you, mandrills used to be categorized as baboons. So I'm just off by science by 20 years. I was right 20 years ago. So don't you fucking talk to. Okay. Who am I even yelling at right now? Like, I feel like there's one guy that like works at a zoo that's just like fucking turning red right now. Just so fucking mad for no reason about a fucking monkey. And this is a monkey, I'm pretty sure, not an ape. I think that's the distinction. I didn't do much research regarding this. I just got upset. That's all I did. I got upset and I Googled and I read the first. You ever just read the first paragraph of the Wikipedia article? And you're like, I know everything I need to know. I don't need to know anything more than the first paragraph because everything else is useless. I don't need to know where they originated. I just need to know whether or not it was actually a baboon. I digress. Welcome back. It's fucking early. I'm fucking tired. I got high last night and I ate like a large serving size of shrimp fried rice at 2 in the morning. And before I was even done eating it, and it was a lot. It wasn't a little bit. This was a healthy Chinese food serving because they don't give a fuck at this place. They just give you as much food as you can. I don't understand. Like, Chinese food places with their boxes are the equivalent to like Mexicans with a car. You can fit so much inside of it, you know? How do they fit like 7 pounds of food in this tiny little box? It's fucking. Anyways, it was delicious. But before I even finished it, I started on another plate of Chinese food, which was noodles and orange chicken. And I wasn't even done eating the rice, and then I immediately regretted it, but it was fucking delicious. I didn't really care. But right now, I am so fucking bloated. My head hurts because I was drinking whiskey too, because I was writing, and that was fun. But now I feel like shit. I didn't even have time to shower this morning. I feel fucking gross. So I'm wearing an entire. This is my dad outfit right now, actually. And not to mention, I'm wearing a number one dad hat for no reason. I just thought it was funny, but then the joke immediately was just like, this isn't even that funny anymore. Like, it was funny when I bought it, and then I'm just like, because there's always that one fucking person. In this case, it was my mom, who for some reason just does not get the joke on site. Like, I bought this hat, and she's like, "Is that for your dad?" I'm like, "No, it's for me." Like, why the fuck would I buy? Like, this is just wrong about my dad. Like, he's not the number one dad. Really, he's cool. He's great. He's not the top. So I bought it for myself, and I'm wearing it. And then my mom was just like, "But you're not a dad." I'm like, "Yeah, no shit. That's the joke. The whole joke is that I'm not a dad, and I'm wearing a. If any, you know what? Actually, I am the number one dad because I had the wherewithal not to have children. Okay, that's the best possible dad is the one that doesn't have kids. Okay, so I fucking win, and it's a good hat. It feels comfortable. I like it. out of the fucking bag. It fit my head, and I'm very happy. I didn't have to do any adjustments. Solid hat. Okay. 10 out of 10. And I'm also, it's funny too, because I'm wearing two things that look like I bought them for my dad. Because I'm wearing this, my dad's like obsessed with aliens and shit. And I bought this sweater. It just says, you can't even read what it says, but it says "Get in, loser," and it's a UFO. And like, I bought it, and my mom was like, "Did you buy that for your dad too?" I'm like, "No, these are mine. I bought these for myself." Like, do you think I'm just randomly buying my dad a hat and a sweater? It's not. What month is it? March? I don't fucking. Nothing's going on in March regarding my dad. Nothing at all. Why the fuck would I just buy? Like, I'm not that nice to just buy people gifts for no reason. And I even asked him too. I showed him the sweater. I'm like, "You want me to get you one?" He's like, "Nah." I'm like, "See, that's why I didn't fucking buy you one, because you're just gonna say nah, and then it's gonna go to fucking waste." It's just pointless. Why do buying clothes for people is such like it's not even. I don't like buying clothes for people because you have to know their fucking style. Like you have to really know somebody to buy them clothing. You can't just buy so unless it's like if it's like a funny sure like ah ha ha joke fuck you. But if it's like an actual article of clothing that you expect them to like if you bought someone's shoes, you better be fucking sure okay of their size, their style. I don't buy anything for family members without first confiding in someone else, being like, "Is this a good idea?" But then, like, I get the bad opinion of someone. They're like, "Yeah, perfect, just buy it." And then the person hates it. I'm like, "Why the fuck did I ask you? Why the fuck did I ask you? You just gave me bullshit information." God damn it. How's this week's been okay? It's been okay. I've just been getting really high all the time. And I think that's the key. You know, I think really that is the key to life is just getting high all the time. That's really it's because you just really just shut down and you're just like, what are problems? I don't know what problems are anymore. It's the fucking bet. I got super high in public the other day with my friend. Like we took an edible and we also were smoking, which was fucking bananas. And we stood there we stood there standing next to each other out in public in silence for like 10 minutes. And then we both just looked at each other and started laughing. It was the fucking best. Like those are the best highs where you're just like we don't even have to say words to each other and it's hilarious. You know? Someone just Venmo me something? Just got a notification from Venmo. Maybe I got money. I don't fucking know. Tip me. I don't even know what my Venmo is. Someone tried Venmoing me and they're like, "Is this you?" And I'm like, "No." And it was. I just didn't know. Because I don't use my Venmo. I use Zelle. Okay, I'm an adult. All right? You send that fucking money through my bank. All right? We're not playing games. All right? And if you use Cash App, you're a whore or a drug dealer. Okay? Those are the only people that use Cash App. Every time I see someone pull up Cash App, I'm like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Like, that is such a scumbag way to transfer money. Cash App, come on. I'd rather you give me your EBT card. That's better than a fucking Cash App, bro. Fucking hilarious. I love how like I'll be on the rare times I'll be on Tinder because it's a shitty app, but I'll be on there and I'm like the audacity of these whores to have their Cash App or their Venmo in their bio. When did that become regular? That you just give these girls money for nothing. Like, you know, at least be a prostitute. Like, damn. If I'm gonna give you money, you better reciprocate with something. All right. Not even a conversation either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm, it's I'm gonna start doing that too. I'm gonna put my fucking Venmo and my Zelle. No, actually, you know what? Putting my Zelle information out isn't a good idea because that's just my email and my phone number. So like that's you only Zelle people you fucking trust. All right. You don't Zelle your drug dealer. You fucking Cash App him. Dumb. this dumb conversation with myself. But I think I'm right. I think I'm 100% correct in that assessment. I don't know why I'm not wearing glasses right now. I feel like I have like a Forrest Whitaker eye right now. Because that's how tired I am. And I had a bunch of salt. So I'm like all swollen and bloated. I feel fucking gross, man. Oh my fucking, and like there's the bags under my eyes and the dark circle. It's such the perfect storm of scum fuckery. Like none of it looks good. It's just fucking. You think I would care what I looked like on camera, and I should. But this is my show, so I don't give a fuck. I can do it. I can do it. I can not even be wearing clothing right now. That's actually probably not true because this isn't my home, and I don't want to put off that image. It's fucking, I don't know. It's weird. I'm exhausted. I had like plans for the day. I was like this close to showing up here with like a 12 pack as a joke and then just drinking the entire 12. But then I'm like, then I got to go home, which is probably not good when you have 12 drinks in you and it's 10:34. Eventually, it's going to happen eventually, but I feel like that has to be with a guest. And also they have to be driving so I can feel less guilty. Also, the fucking roads to get up here are so windy that it's hard to get up here when you're sober and alert. I can only fucking imagine what would happen if I was just sloshed, just winding roads. My car's in like neutral, I don't even realize, and shit. I get to a flat road. I'm just gassing it and nothing, going nowhere. That's happened before. It's not fucking fun. And you feel like a moron, especially since you put the car in neutral yourself. Like you're driving down a hill, you're like, I'm not going to waste this 10 cents of gas. Let's just roll down. And then you get to the bottom and you step on the gas and it's just, and then the person behind you laughs. These are just personal problems that I've been having recently. It's fun. This is fun. I put out questions again too, but I'm like hesitant to answer them. Because it's just going to be fucking trash again. Let's see what you guys fucking sent me. I should probably put my glasses on so I can see, but I'm not gonna. Let's stay blind right now. Okay. Fuck me. Okay. God. Fuck me. Okay, there we go. Alright, I put out fucking... I asked you guys to send me like requests for advice, and no one ever fucking does. And they just keep asking me questions. Ask me for fucking... I want to give you bad advice. That's fun for me, to give you bad advice. But instead, I guess gotta truthfully answer questions you send me. Oh, and these first two, cool. These are great. These first two. The first one is from Ray Ray. Are you a folder or a clumper, toilet paper wise? Of course, I need to know how you poo. It actually depends. It depends. Sometimes I wear depends. That's actually not true. That's the point in life I want to reach. Shamelessly wearing adult diapers. That'd be fucking rad. How did I get here? Anyway, I think I usually, because I don't use top tier toilet paper. Like it's whatever's in the cabinet. You know, I just use it. And I usually like clump it, I think. You know, I don't really pay attention to myself when I'm shitting. I don't understand. Is everybody conscious when they're shitting? I don't know. Like it's just a blur for me. I scream, I shit, I wipe, and I go back to bed. You know, that's what I do. But I guess I clump. And then the second question, which is from fucking Gino. It's basically, and it's another toilet paper question. Is do you spit on your toilet paper? No. Who the fuck? What am I? Am I desperate? Why would I spit? I'm not in a pinch. Like, you know, I'm at home. What the fuck? I can shit and go directly to the shower if I want to, which is what I do usually because it's the best. Shit to shower is the way to go. I think I talked about this before. I don't know because I promote this. I don't know if I did it on here, but I promote that idea all the time. Shit to shower. It's the superior way. Also, both those questions came from these people are a couple, by the way. Fucking Rachel and Gino. I guess they're curious about how I shit. So thanks, guys. Thanks for that. This is for Ed. From Ed. What's the most fucked up I've ever been? Parentheses, alcohol and drugs. I can do both. So alcohol, definitely. Shit, I don't know. Actually, worst experience with alcohol. The most fucked up I've been. I don't really know. That's been multiple times. Um, Vegas a year and a half ago was pretty bad. I got blacked out on the strip, and I got lost. You know how fucked up you gotta be to get lost on one street? You know what I mean? Like, I was staying in a hotel on the strip, and I couldn't find my hotel. And I'm on the street. It's one fucking street, okay? It's one street. It's called the strip for a reason because it's a strip. It's one fucking street. And I couldn't find my hotel because I couldn't even see, basically. I was so fucked up. Like, I was stumbling down Las Vegas Boulevard, asking people how to get back to the link. And I was like, do you guys know where the link is? And they're like, yeah, it's right there. It's right over there. We're on the strip. And I was like, cool, thanks, man. And then I walked like 30 feet, and then I asked someone else, I'm like, hey, do you know where the link is? Because I was that fucked up. And also, but it was a bad time, because like there was like construction going on the strip. So like I would walk down the street, and there'd be a fucking scaffolding I had to walk around. And then I finally got back to the link, and then I walk in, and I get to the lobby, and then I realize, oh shit, I'm not staying here. This isn't the hotel I'm staying at. I was working there. And then I walked around the casino. I was like, how do I get back to Harrah's? It's next door. It's right next door. So that's how fucked up. That was pretty bad. That hangover the next day was dog shit. Because I had to work. We pulled up to the job site and I threw up immediately. It was fucking horrible. That was bad. Probably the worst drunk experience, though, was in Upland. What good things happen in Upland? It's like such a benign place, but bad things happen there for some reason. You know what I mean? I was involved in a gang fight one time. Not really. I kind of just stood by, watched. Someone hit me in the face, I think. That's how fucked up. This isn't even the same story I'm talking about. You put me on something right now, Ed. Long story short, I got really fucked up in Upland, blacked out, got kicked out of a bar. Got into a lift, threw up, got kicked out, got into another lift. I think I puked in that one too, got kicked out, blacked out, woke up on someone's lawn of a house I don't know where I was. And I was incoherent, and I was laying I wasn't even laying on someone's lawn, by the way. I was, you know, that little like strip of pubes by the street of grass where it's like someone's lawn and then like the sidewalk and then that little dog shit little fucking thing of grass. I don't know where you guys live, but I was laying on the city's lawn, basically. This wasn't someone's property, with my legs in the street. So I'm sitting on a curb, laying in grass, legs in the street, blacked out, incoherent, throwing up. So that was pretty fucking bad. Like that was the story that should have been like, and that's the last time I drank. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the last time I drank. Last time I drank was last night. That was bad. Anyways, that was a bad experience with alcohol. Drugs, I've only ever smoked weed. Worst time I got high was definitely the first time I took an edible, and I broke free from the Matrix for a while. So that was pretty fucking bad. I was so high. I started questioning reality. Like, it was fucking insane. I legit, in my head, it was a real thought in my head. I'm like, none of this is real. And I was adamant about it. And I remember thinking, like, is this what it's like to finally get out of the simulation? And like, I was for real thinking these things. And then I woke up the next day, I'm just like, God damn, I was so high. Like, I was so fucking high. I started questioning reality. That's how high I was. So there you go. There you go, Ed. Always coming here with the good questions. This is from Luis. How would you solve the homelessness situation in California? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The mayor doesn't know. The governor doesn't fucking know. How would I know? How are you gonna? I don't know. It's just nuke LA. Who cares? What are we gonna lose? There's nothing here. I mean, everything's here, but it sucks. Let's just restart. Let's restart. We'll restart. We'll keep the name LA, but we'll just get rid of everything else. You know what I mean? I want LA to look like how it looks like in Terminator. You know what I mean? Like right after the fucking Judgment Day happens, it's just everything's kind of still there. Like the skyline's there, but it's broken. I'm just promoting nuclear war at this point. What was the question again? Homeless people? I don't fucking know. There we go. Is that a good answer for your question? I don't know these. I don't know how to solve problems. You know, I don't. I shouldn't be making policy. I'm too fucking stupid to do this. Does it bother anybody else? By the way, I'm going off another tangent. Does it bother anybody else that a politician is? You can just be one. You don't need to do anything to be a politician. You can just start doing it. It's like an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you got to do to be an entrepreneur? Just say you are. That's all you got to do. Just say you're an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. What have I done? Nothing. But I am one because I said I am, and that's how that works. I can run for governor. You know what I mean? I can run for mayor. I can run for something. I'll get my friends to vote for me as a joke. And guess what? I'm a fucking politician now. People voted for me for something. And I did nothing. I did nothing. And if I win, I get to create policy. That's fucking wild, bro. That is fucking wild. That any moron can just run for office. And then if they win, they get to decide things for people, for a lot of people. Does that not I just blew my own fucking mind right now. That's so fucking wild, bro. You don't have to study. You don't have to study law, criminal any you can just be a piece of shit. And if you're 35, you can run for fucking president of the United States of goddamn America. And if you win, you are in charge now. That is fucking crazy. So, anyways, I can't solve the homeless problem. That's the whole point. I'm getting like I just lit a fire inside of myself right now. Like I want to start screaming. I don't know why, but I kind of made myself mad just thinking about that fucking whole political. What the fuck is wrong with this country? What is why what? Who the fuck Who the fuck made this okay? That this can just have. I'm stressing myself out right now. This is not how I expected this fucking morning to go. God damn, dude. It's so fucking this world is fucked, bro. This world is just fucked. Next fucking question from Ace. This is a more lighthearted one that's not gonna cause me. Actually, no. This is gonna make me think. If you were going on a road trip for 4 hours, which 3 comedians would you take with you? Fuck. I'm assuming you mean comics I know, like my friends. Is this just like, I don't know if it's just a road trip or if this is like we're gonna go do gigs. I don't know. Because if that's the case, if we're gonna do shows, like if we're gonna drive to like fucking Arizona or some shit, and like do shows, who would I want to do shows with and also be in the car with? Um, Fuck. There's like a lot of people I want to like shout out and say I would go with them because I would like to. I'd love to do a fucking tour with my friends. And it would be like people my age probably, like young comics probably, like out from like the IE. I'm gonna get like actually I have to think now about who I would take. Um, I mean I've been in the car for hours with some people. Like I'd probably bring probably Frankie Oy. Shout out, watch his podcast. The what is the fuck is it called? The Keep on Trucking podcast. Frankie, by the way, is the guy that I made so jealous with this podcast that he started his own, which is the funniest shit. So go watch it. Go watch his podcast, please. I'd probably bring him, because I mean he's the easiest fucking person to like have fun with. Probably bring my fucking. I'm trying to fucking think now, dude. This sucks. Probably Jonathan Tynes, another good young comic out from Riverside. Um, and then I'm trying to think of LA people that I'd want to be trapped in a car with. Probably Ryan Radosinovic. I'm the only person who knows how to say his last name properly. I bring him. He's the young old man or the old young man. He's like 34, but he looks like he's 45, and he acts like he's 20. It's crazy. It's the best. Love you, buddy. So yeah, I mean, those are probably some of the three I would take. Oh, actually, you know what? I just thought about this. I'd bring. Speaking of comics, I would bring the next questions from Kenan. I'd bring Kenan. You're fun. You're easy to grow, and he always has weed on him, so it's another benefit. And it's like really good weed. Thanks, Kenan. So the next question is from Kenan, which is when are you having Kenan on? Like, why are you talking to the third person? Like, you can just say me. I see it's you. And soon. The answer is soon. We're getting another mic soon, and I'll be able to have guests. But you have to be up. You have to be up at this fucking time. By the way, you have to be up and ready and here at either 9 or 10. So take it as you will. Everyone wants to be a guest until it's like in the AM. But yeah, soon, dude. I'll have you on soon, of course. Here's another dumb question from Mel, because it wouldn't be a question from Mel if it wasn't dumb. Have you ever pulled your dick down and showed off? Ever pulled your dick? I know you're doing this on purpose, like fucking up the sentence on purpose, or you fucked up. Anyway, that's even funnier. Have you ever pulled your dick down and showed your big pants off? Of course. What kind of question is that? Why are you making things hard for me? Why are you hurting? You just saw me yell about the government. I'm just gonna go back to that. Honestly, this is a political podcast now. I'm gonna start oversharing my political views now. Whereas before, you don't know what I believe. I don't even fucking know what I believe anymore. Everything's a lie. How about that? Anyways, yeah, whatever. My dick, my pants. I don't fucking whatever. You're just gonna you even want to answer for this? How do I answer this? You asked me a question I cannot answer. Another request. Sorry, god damn it. Hold on. This question is from this isn't really another really non-question. It's from Anthony, which is let me be a guest like dead ass. Yeah, okay, sure. You can be a guest. I don't fucking. Again, I need to get another mic and then guests all the time. I don't fucking just wait. Be patient. Be patient, everybody. This isn't a like. What do you? I don't. You know what's funny is that like I don't know why people want to be on this. I just like I don't think they actually watch the podcast. Maybe or they do, which then great. I'm glad you watch and I'm glad you want to be a guest on this shit show. Because it's just me yelling for a while. You know what? I'm not prepared for I mean, like, I'm gonna invite people I can talk to and like have a conversation with, but I don't want to have to prep like questions and shit. I don't want to have to prep questions. I'm gonna ask just stupid shit like, "How big is your dick, bro?" Like, that's the content people want to see. All right. I'm not one of those interviewers that ask things like, "So when did you start doing?" No. I don't want to know when you started stand up. I want to know how many people you fucked. I want to know the craziest drug you've tried, okay? And actually, no, I'm prepared for guests now. That's exactly what I'm going to do. This is my format. I got it. Egregious questions and probably even more egregious answers from the psychos I invited on the show, which are my friends, which is great, We're going to have a fun time. And that was the last question. So, great. Now I'm just looking at videos I posted of my dog last night. They were fun. I started writing a new script last night, which was fun. Because I haven't written a script since like college, which has been like 2 years, and it feels good to do it again. mainly because every time I write, I just drink whiskey, and that's makes it fun, you know? Like, most of my scripts I wrote in college, I was drunk on whiskey, and I got A's, so I'm like, "Cool, whatever." Not in the class, but on the scripts, I got A's. But the problem is that me as a student, I'm like a kind of a shitty student, you know? Like, I just don't really care. I do the assignments and then whatever, but, like, there was always those little, like those little assignments they would assign in class, like, "Watch this movie and write notes on it and then turn it in." I just didn't do those, which is why I got, like, B's in every single one of my classes. If I just did the work, I would have gotten A's. I just didn't fucking do it, which is my fault. I'm just the fucking I still got a degree. Whatever, you know? Doesn't say your GPA on it. Just lie. Just lie. 4.0. Fuck you. How about that? I had a 4.0, all right? But you know how hard it is to get a 4.0 in college? It's so fucking hard. You gotta get perfect. You gotta be perfect. You gotta be perfect. That's what you gotta A pluses in every single one of your fucking classes. Oh, I saw recently too. Apparently, there are schools now that are, or not even now. I mean, I think I just discovered this. I think people already knew this existed. That like there are schools where there's no grades. It's just pass fail. Which I think is bullshit. Okay, I think that's kind of bullshit. I mean, there are classes at like a lot of schools too that are pass fail. They're like, just do the fucking work, blah blah blah. But no, I want you. This is a race. This is a game. I want to measure things. Like, I want to point things out. I want to say I got a better grade than you. Fuck you. My percentage is higher than yours. Fuck you. And I get that way when I do good on something. Like, the best thing I ever did in college was I wrote a personal essay as the opening assignment for a writing class, and I got the highest grade in the class, and my professor like respected me, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, dead. Like, so I wrote a very compelling personal essay. Um, that was I actually show just people that I know. I'm like, read this, it'll make you sad, and it does. It's a very upsetting tale of love and loss and self discovery. And those are actually two terms that perfectly describe what the essay was about. But I got the highest grade in the class, and I got a note. She wrote on my essay on the front. She just put beautiful, and I was like, awesome. And then she's one of those professors that did like office hours, where like you had to go meet with her and talk about like some shit. And like the second assignment, I didn't know what to do for the second assignment. We had to like interview somebody and then write about it. And I didn't know who to interview, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I've been kind of like stressing out about this, and she just cut me off in the conversation. She's like, Andrew, I don't care what you write, it's gonna be good. I'm just like, you just fucked up my academic career right now. Like, I'm not gonna try at all. I'm not gonna, and I didn't, and I got to be in that class. You know why? I could have gotten an A plus, but I after that meeting, I didn't try anymore. I did not try anymore, and I gotta fucking be in the class. That's what I do. I stop trying. That's how you know I'm smart. Is I don't put in any fucking effort and I get a B. Or I'm just lucky. I don't know. I did that. One of the greatest feat I ever pulled off in college was I took a psychology class and we had to do an essay, which was the final assignment for the class. But the essay had to take place over months. Like, literally, like, months in advance. He's like, start the essay now. It was like a photo essay. So you had to take pictures over a couple months and then write the essay around these pictures. It was a dumb assignment, first of all. But I just forgot about it. I totally forgot about it. And the due date, um, the fuck was that? Somebody was just crawling on me, I think. Scared the shit out of me. But the day of the assignment, so like, I had missed a midterm, but I emailed him like, I'm gonna miss it. I'm like sick or some bullshit. So I went to his office early in the morning to do the test, and I finished the test, turned into the test, and one of his other students, this guy, I owe this random student a lot. You know what I mean? I owe him a lot because he showed up because he wasn't gonna make the class, and he handed my professor his essay, and he's like, "I'm just gonna turn this into you right now, because I'm not gonna be in class later." And he's like, "Okay, cool." And I'm like, "Is that the fucking essay? Is that shit due today?" And in my head, I'm like, "Oh my motherfucker! I didn't even start it yet. Like, I did not even started a like month long assignment, and I discovered it was due that day." And I'm like, I asked my professor, I'm like, is that due today? And he's like, "Yeah, do you not have it?" And I'm like, "No, I just got to go print it out. I just got to go print it out. I'm gonna go to the library and print it out." And then he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And then I left. I sprinted to the fucking library, and I had a class. Like, I had a class coming up in like an hour, and I went to the class, and they're like, "Class is canceled today." I'm like, "Yes!" So I just went to the library. I went through my camera roll on my phone. I just started pulling fucking pictures that were like old as fuck, and I'm just like, "Oh, I took this and did that, blah blah blah, some bullshit." And I busted out this essay in like 2 hours, like 4 pages long, bunch of random pictures that I just randomly pulled up, and I got a C on it. It was great. Which I think a C is better than a fucking zero. Okay, which is what I would have gotten if I had showed up to class that day, not knowing that shit was due. You know, dude, that is the worst feeling too. Like, you know how fucking stupid you feel when you're in a class and you show up and something is due that you totally forgot about. And then you do the thing that everyone fucking does. You like look through your backpack. You're like, "Oh fuck, I forgot." Like, everyone knows that move. No one's fooled. Like, they know you didn't fucking write the essay. Everybody knows. I swear to God, I missed a midterm one time because I just didn't feel like going to class. One day I was just like, I don't feel like going today, and I instead just went and like ate Panda Express in the fucking food court we had. And then I texted one of my friends that was in the class with me, and I was like, "What did we do in class today?" She's like, "Dude, today was the fucking midterm." And I was like, "Are you shitting? Are you fucking shitting me?" I immediately emailed my professor, and I was just like, "Oh, I can't make it into class today. I'm like really, really sick." I'm like, "Is it cool if I take the midterm, like what blah 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 day?" And then she was like, "Yeah, yeah, of course, just whatever." I'm like, "Thank fucking God. Thank fucking God." And then I took the midterm, I got a B on it. So it was great. Hell yeah, dude. I'm a B student, man. If I only applied myself, I could be a fucking doctor right now, bro. Like, instead I'm just a politician and an entrepreneur. These are the these are the things I identify as now. It's wild, man. I miss college, man. College was actually like, now that I think about it, like college is really fucking fun. At least parts of it were. And it was like really it was great when you had like really engaging fun professors, which was I was like actually really like lucky to get. I need to fucking like email them and see what's up with them because they were like the best, you know. Go get like lunch or some shit. I don't know. I'm gonna go do. I want to go do like stupid adult shit, you know. Like actually like have like business lunches. That's so stupid. Like, I'd rather just go out in the evening, get a drink, and shoot the shit with one of my professors because they all drink. They're all writers. They all drink, of course. You can't be a writer and not drink unless you're like violent and you became sober. Which in that case, stop writing. You're not a real writer anymore, bro, unless you drink whiskey every night. These are the ideas I promote. Why are my eyes getting wider? I don't know. I'm very adamant about this. I can't see anything, by the way. Look at this. Now I can fucking see. Oh, these are dirty as fuck. Never mind. My glasses are so fucking dirty. These are like brand new too. They're like a month old, maybe. But they're basically brand new and they're covered in fucking scratches, dude. What's up with why are glasses shitty? I don't like fucking throw them across the room into like a bucket of sand. You know why are they so fucking scratched up? Am I doing something wrong? I mean, I only clean them with my shirt. That's probably why. Like, I have never used the little people with glasses only can relate, you know. I've never used that little rag they give you in the glasses case to get, yeah, you should be using to clean your glasses with. I have never used one of those, and I probably should, because not only can I like not see without my glasses on, I can barely fucking see with these on now because there's like clouds of scratches. I can't, like, it's just my knees hurt right now. Everything's breaking. Everything just hurt. Why do my knees hurt? Why does everything hurt? My arm hurts so bad right now, by the way, too. It hurts so bad. Like if I extend, ow, that fucking hurts. I don't know why. It feels like something's stabbing me in the bicep. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, and it hurts. I think it's because I'm just dehydrated a lot, you know? Because one day, my ankle hurts all the time. One day I just drank like a gallon of water, and the next day I felt amazing. So I think I might just be dehydrated all the time. Because I drink these, and I drink alcohol. And I drink the two worst things for you. And I don't have enough water in my system. I need to go buy like a gallon of water at a grocery store and just drink it. Drink it all in one go. And then refill it and drink it fucking again. Because I am so goddamn, like, my skin hurts right now. It's all bad. This is where I come to complain. You know, my therapist is a Canon. You know what I mean? Like, my therapist is an iPhone and a Canon and a Shure mic. And I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. You know, I just, like, I hate those words that, like, there's like two accepted pronunciations of it. You know, like Porsche and like what is it? Can the car company just tell me what it is? Is it Porsche or Porsche? I don't fucking know. It doesn't make, I don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. The Germans don't know. They don't even fuck. They're like, say whatever you want. Who gives a shit? Just buy the car, go fast, and shut the fuck up. That's my philosophy on life now. Just go fast and shut the fuck up. Dude, I had to unfollow some people on Instagram because they won't shut the fuck up. And it's not about like, I got a new dog today, which is annoying, you know. It's annoying, but it's benign annoying, where it's like, I'm a fur mommy now. Fuck, shut up. You're a fur mom. You should have had a fur abortion. Shut up. You're annoying. I hate people that do that shit, dude. Like, oh, I'm a mommy to two fur babies. Your babies are gonna be dead in 7 years, by the way. So be prepared for that. You know, I'm just getting dark. You know, these people aren't doing anything wrong. They're just annoying. You know. But I had to unfollow some people because they were being fucking. They were just posting like far right propaganda, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, this dude dead ass posted a fucking post, not joking, by the way, that there's a chemical in masks that make your dick smaller. I'm not joking, dude. And he posted it like, see? I'm like, what is that? What do you mean, see? No one had that complaint ever. I think you're just trying to justify your small dick. That's it. Like, that is a fucking bold claim. Sorry, babe. I'm wearing the mask. You told me to wear the mask. It's your fault. My dick's small. Fuck you, dude. It's the most insane. Far back, you know when people post something so insane, you have to text somebody like, why the fuck is this person so insane? They're like, I don't know. It's hilarious, but it's I don't know. I just can't. I can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? And then they're like trying to be like they're trying to say like, oh, just whatever. Like, don't judge me for my views. Your views are insane. Your views they're borderline racist and just crazy. And these people are like, I'm sorry, I'm a free thinker. You're not a free thinker. You're a moron. Okay. Sometimes you shouldn't be free thinking. You shouldn't be free thinking all the time. because then you come up with insane theories about things that don't exist. Like the government isn't like, like I don't trust the government as much as the next guy, but I don't think they're being ran by like transsexual lizards from the moon. Like, like what the fuck are these theories? I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, when did Bill Clinton become a lizard person? He's just a creep. That's all he is. He's just weird. He's not a lizard. Although he is getting really old and starting to kind of look like one, but he's not a lizard. Probably. He's just from Arkansas, man. They're just weird down there. Or up there. I don't know. I don't even know. Dude, like, I recently looked at a map of the US. There's a lot of states that I didn't know that that's where they were, Like, I thought Ohio was more center. It's not. Ohio's far that way. I didn't know. Who fucking cares about Ohio, Who cares? You ever just forget some states exist, like Montana? Fuck Montana. What's in Montana other than mountains and a big sky? That's it. That's what they're called, right? The big sky. Is that what it is? The big sky state? Or am I just making that up? Like, if that's your claim to fame, we got a big sky. Welcome to Montana, big sky. We got, like, California is the golden state. That's fucking beautiful, all right? This place sucks, but that's a beautiful name. The Golden State. Montana, sky, fucking yeehaw. I don't know what they say up there. Montana's so far north. Why are they southern? It doesn't make any sense. How are you southern when you're the farthest north? It doesn't. I don't know. There's a lot of dumb names for states. I can't think of another one right now. What is Florida's the Sunshine State? Why isn't it just called the Dog Shit State? Can we just rename Florida the Dog Shit State? Or like Discount California? By the way, why do we have the shittier versions of theme parks? Why does Florida have the better theme parks? They have Disney World, they have the fucking better Universal Studios. Why? It's a worse state. I deserve these things, okay? I deserve them without traveling far. I want to go to Anaheim and experience things in a grandiose way. I actually hate Disneyland, I don't trust people that love Disneyland, Like people that buy annual passes and put the fucking sticker on their car that every time I look at it, I think it says AVP. Because it's just that's what it looks like. I'm like, I guess they're a big fan of the Alien vs Predator franchise. I don't fucking which I would accept more than what it actually is, which is I'm psycho and I go to Disneyland every day. Dude, every day. Every day. Dude, I've seen people. I went to high school with people. Every single I'm like, what are you gonna do later? Go to Disneyland? Went you there yesterday? Yeah. What the fuck? Take a break. How much money do you have? Like, where you go to Disneyland every day, have lunch, a fucking Dole Whip or some stupid shit, and they always have the ears on. You know what I mean? Like, if you're at Disneyland every fucking day, stop wearing the ears, man. Like, okay. It's a shitty place to be, dude. Last time I went to Disneyland, I did not enjoy it for a fucking second. Maybe for 1 second. But I don't like walking around as white parents yell at Aiden for the 1,000th time. Get back here! I'm like, grab him. He's a child, okay? Why is this child running your fucking life, man? Like, so many fucking anger tangents. Like, these parents shouldn't be parents. Because they're being bossed around by their kids, which is fucking pathetic and sad and backwards. Like, just, I want to see somebody just fucking smack the shit out of their kid in public. Because it would make me happy. It would make me so happy to see that. Because, one, you're being both a horrible and a good parent at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? You're being a good parent in the sense that, I like seeing people hit their kids because it's, like I said, it's hilarious. So it's good for me. but you're being a bad parent because you're hitting your kid in public, which is psycho. At Disneyland, by the way. Like, I saw this happen. I'm not making this up. This happened, definitely. And I'm pretty sure his name was Aiden. Why is everyone named their kid Aiden? I don't understand. I don't get it, man. It's that like what's another shitty name that people name their fucking kid but like make him unique? Logan, that's another one. Logan sucks. Um, like I said, Aiden. There's another one, dude. There's another one I'm trying to think of right now, and it's on the fucking tip of my tongue, and I can't fucking think of it. Think of a shitty name. What's a shitty name, Jason? For a little white kid specifically. I'm really like the name is at the fucking tip of my tongue, and it's at the tip of my tongue because someone I know named their kid this, and I remember thinking it was fucking stupid. I don't want to look it up, but I fucking will. Old man names are weird. You know what I mean? I'm trying to what Alfred, Clint, Clint. Fuck it. Clint is like a fucking retired. It's a retired man's name. All right. Yeah, Barbara. Fucking yeah. Name your kid something stupid. Name your kid after an object. You know what I mean? Like or like a fruit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna name my daughter Raspberry. I just don't give a fuck. Another shitty, just shitty name. What's a? I've been focusing on shitty boy names. What's a shitty girl name? I used to know someone named Unique, and if you name your kid something, you're setting him up for fucking failure. You know what I mean? I've seen that. That's fucking just oh god. I remember like I was substitute teaching for this class, and there was this little black kid there named Legend, and I was just like, and then I saw him play dodgeball. I'm like, this kid's fucking good. Okay, he actually might live up to his name. And I was like, you ever see a kid that has potential and you're like want to mentor them just so you benefit in the future? You know, I'm like, once he gets signed, bro, he's gonna get signed. He's wearing a Kobe jersey too, so I'm just like, he's on the right path. You know, he's on the right path for to live up to his name of legend. You know, that's a fucking bold move too. Name your kid a legend, but it's paying off. I think that dad is like, I'm not gonna get made fun of. This kid's gonna be a fucking legend, okay? And I'm looking at you, kid. I'm looking at you. You're gonna succeed. And I kind of wanted to hate this kid because his name was Legend, but I'm like, I fucking love this kid's fucking awesome. This kid is like, he was actually like, it was like a third grade class, and he was being funny, and I'm like, what the fuck? This kid's rad. I want to mentor that kid. You know, I want to mentor him. Just so when he's on the Lakers, actually, I can get courtside seats. All right. He wins the championship and shit. He shouts me out. He's like, I owe all this to Mr. Moncayo. And I'll be like, fuck yeah, dude. He's the father I never had. Just for no reason. His dad's like right next to me. He's like, I did everything right. Fucking hilarious. Do you ever just practice your acceptance speeches in the shower for awards you're never gonna win? No, often I'm in the shower holding a shampoo bottle. I'm like, wow, just to be nominated. Like, it's like pathetic, but also like dude, and it's like I don't even do it as I do it genuinely. Like, I'm like I got to give it up for all my professors. You know, they really motivated me. My parents, I love you guys. And I start thinking like ex girlfriends. I'm just like, you pushed me in the right direction though, just for no reason. I'm never gonna win anything. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason I don't wear Champion. You know, the brand. Why would I just lie to myself like that? What champions wear Champion? It's nobody. It's just fat Puerto Rican dudes, and they love wearing Champion for some reason. Wasn't Champion? Didn't that used to be a shitty brand? Or am I projecting? You know what I mean? Like it's exploded. I don't know why everyone wears Champion now. It's fucking it's weird. I don't know why. In the last couple of years, everyone started wearing Champion. Like I thought that was like a bargain bin brand. You know? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were always cool, but I don't. Same thing with Carhartt. Why the fuck is Carhartt a brand like skanks and douchebags wear now? Like you don't do work. You don't work. Why are you wearing a fucking work jacket? You know. I'm just gonna start wearing coveralls everywhere. I don't give a shit with my name like a fucking mechanic, and it's gonna be in quotes. It's like a it's gonna be a nickname. It's gonna be like fucking raccoon or some shit. I don't understand fashion anymore, man. Like like I have a Carhartt jacket and a Carhartt beanie that are that I bought, and then I can't wear them anymore because I look like a douche. You know how fucking annoying that is, dude. Like I was this close when I was like 18. I was this close. So like what? Almost 7 years ago. I was this close to getting a fucking Mandalorian tattoo. And I'm so glad I didn't, because now that it's like the biggest word in Star Wars now, I would just look like a fucking hipster prick, and I can't have that. And then I've told this to people where I'm like, I don't want to look like a fucking poser, and they're like, well, what does it matter? I'm like, what do you mean? What does it? It only matters, you know? They're like, who cares what people think? What do you mean? That's all life is caring about what other people think, you know? You know who doesn't care what people think? Tweakers and homeless people, okay? They don't give a fuck, all right? They live on the side of the 101 freeway. You think they care about anything else? No, I care, all right? I care about what people think of me. Like, someone's going to mention that I'm slouching right now, and that's going to hurt my fucking feelings. That hurt to do right now, all right? My whole back just cracked. I don't know if that was picked up on the mic, but it hurt. This was productive. this is productive. At some point, like someone's gonna find this, like my therapist. My therapist that doesn't exist because I'm going to therapy, which is why I'm like this. But eventually, I'm gonna break down and start going to therapy, and then I'm gonna show this to my therapist, and they're gonna be like, I can't help you anymore. This is too crazy. Like I deal with former heroin addicts, and you're too much. Like I can't treat you. Wouldn't that be fun? Just to get kicked out. That's like a prostitute friend zoning you. You know what I mean? They're like, I just like you as a guy, and I'm like, just what do you mean? Like, we're not. This isn't a friendship. I paid you. Like what? Like someone I know said that their therapist gives them alcohol recommendations. I'm like, that sounds not professional. And I almost said who it was, and I don't want to. So, and I think it's the funniest shit because I was hanging out with them, and I'm like, how'd you discover this? It was like a random fucking alcohol. I'm like, how'd you discover this? And they were like, oh, my therapist recommended it to me. I'm like, I don't think you should be seeing that therapist anymore. Like, aren't they supposed to be promoting the opposite? You know what I mean? Like when your therapist is also your drug dealer, there's a little bit of a discrepancy going on there, and I don't think that's acceptable. Can anyone be? Is a therapist one of those things too, where you can just be one, you know, or do you need a degree for that? You know, it's one of those things where like I'm an entrepreneur, a politician, and a therapist now. I'm gonna see how many things I can stack on to my repertoire that I don't actually need to actually validate. You know, I can just say it. Can I do that with therapy, or what, am I going to get sued? You know what I mean? Like, wasn't that one of the problems of that app, BetterHelp? Like, there's like an app. Can I sponsor me, please? I need BetterHelp. But when that app first launched, I'm pretty sure there was like something going on to where everyone on the app, like all the therapists, weren't actually licensed. So you're just talking your problems away to some fucking rando who's not qualified to hear your problems. You know how fucking scary that is, by the way? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what if you call, like, the suicide hotline and someone answered, like, what? And they're like, never mind, I'm just gonna do it. And then you just hang up. That sounds like a shitty job, too, dude. A fucking, like, working for a crisis line. You know, a fucking, that job, and then also the people that have to, like, look for child porn on Facebook. That is a shitty job. That is such a shitty job. And you hear about these people's stories, and it's just so sad. It's so sad. Because they're like, all day I'm watching child porn. It's so sad. It's so fucking sad. Like, you know, shitty that they're like, all I do is watch child porn and people getting beheaded. Like, it's just, oh my god, I'm fucking sweating. Oh my god. Ah, that'll be in the promo. Holy shit, dude, that is like the shittiest fucking job possible, dude. Like, dude, oh, I can't even imagine that. I can't even imagine your job just looking at just, oh god, just heinous, just fucking horrible. It's like ISIS video, child porn, just horrible, dude. What kind? And then like, then you got to go to lunch and just like struggle to eat your fucking, just, just fucking. And you know what's funny? I imagine this person that does this job, that they just sit in like a tiny office with no light and no window. I don't know why that's the image I get. As if their job isn't already the worst thing on the planet. It's just they have to now they have to just sit in a terrifying little fucking, like, I imagine like, and you know, like in every like movie there's like that hacker, and like he has like his little like little fucking domain, you know, his little command center, and it's always fucking pitch black, and it's just the light from the computer screen. That's what I imagine this person's job to be. God, dude. It is so sad. Like, these people fucking kill themselves because they have to watch this shit all day. It's, oh my god, man. I mean, I think that's a good note to end on, you know? Is the fucking the the trials and tribulations of a Facebook child porn worker. So, I think it's a good place to stop. You know, we're at an hour, so I'm exhausted. My Forrest Whitaker eye is acting up right now. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll be back hopefully next week with another episode. But until then, enjoy this. Rewind it. Go back to the part where I started talking about child porn and I lost my shit because it's the saddest job, but also it's kind of the funniest thing you can think of. It's so bad. I don't know, man. I need to go. I need to go lay down. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Fucking hell. Oh my god. That was fucking hilarious. That was just like, it's just, I didn't realize how fucking, really how sad